The light armor took the brunt of the impact from the Blorta 65 laser pistol. But getting hit by a Blorta was never fun, no matter the protection. Roak went down and rolled to the side of the corridor. His Tonal 5 precision shock blaster already up and aimed at the punk that shot him. "This doesn't have to be hard, kid," Roak shouted, as the few residents of the Pesca Moon's mining station out and about at 3 a.m. turned tail and ran for cover. "Fired me again and—" The punk kid did fire at Roak again, forcing the bounty hunter to roll back to the center of the corridor, his TF shock blaster letting loose with 2 blasts. "Damn it!" the punk kid shouted as he fell to his knees, both arms stunned into uselessness. "What the hell do you want?" Roak grunted and slowly got to his feet. His light armor was scored just below his ribcage, on the right side of his body, but the laser shot didn't come close to breaching the flexible material. There would be some seriously bad bruising, but nothing Roak couldn't handle or patch up with a few minutes in a med pod back on his ship. "You should ask those kinds of questions before you start shooting, moron," Roak said, as he walked slowly towards the punk kid. "Save you some misery. But I guess I wouldn't be here if you knew how to do that." "Why are you here?" the punk kid snapped. "Who sent you? My father? Well, you can tell him—" The punk kid didn't get to finish, as Roak reached him and sent a gloved fist straight into the kid's mouth, knocking him onto his back with a dazed look in his eyes and blood pouring from between split lips. "It's Get, yeah?" Roak asked, as he holstered his TF shock blaster. The punk kid didn't respond. "I will kick the crap out of you until every rib is broken." "Yeah?" Get Wills replied. The punk kid was not so much a kid as a spoiled young man in his early 20s. He glared up at Roak, his focus coming back and his anger obviously rising. "Who the hell are you?" "Roak," Roak replied. "And yeah, your father hired me to track you down and bring you home." "Not going home," Get snarled, and spat bloody phlegm onto the floor. "Tell my father he can—" Roak kicked the punk kid in the left hip. Get cried out and grabbed his hip with numb and shaking hands as his eyes watered with tears of intense pain. "I know 1,000 more points on your body that will hurt way worse than that," Roak said, and took a deep breath as he rubbed the scorch mark on his armor. He bent down and picked up Get's laser pistol, tucking it into his belt, before he snapped his fingers. "Stop being such a baby and get your ass up." "How?" Get gasped. "You broke my 8 million goddamned hip." "I didn't break shit, kid," Roak said. "I can if you want, so you know the difference, but then I'll have to carry you back to my ship, and I don't want to carry you back to my ship." "I'm not going back," Get shouted, his voice a petulant whine. "Yes, you are," Roak said. "Your father paid a good deal for me to find you and return you to him. I get you back within the week, and I get a nice bonus. I could use that bonus, kid." Roak patted the laser pistol. "Got a line on a Flot 5.6 concussion blaster with laser cluster spread," Roak said. "If you know anything about weapons, then you know those are neither cheap nor easy to come by." Get stared up at Roak. "What the hell are you jabbering about? I don't give a shit about any Flot whatever." Roak shrugged. "Fine. Just thought you might want to know how serious I am." "Because you want to buy a gun? Who cares?" Get snarled. "I do," Roak said, and shrugged again. "Like I said, they're hard to come by and aren't exactly cheap. So get your ass up and start walking, kid. Got a short window to get off this ass-backwards station." "How much is the gun?" Get asked. "No," Roak replied, and bent down to grab the kid's arm. Get scooted out of reach. "Come on now, don't give me any crap." "Tell me how much the gun costs," Get said, as he tried to get up onto his knees. Roak pulled the laser pistol and jammed the tip of the barrel right between the kid's eyes. "You won't shoot me." "Not there, no," Roak said, and switched his aim to Get's left shoulder. "This will hurt. A lot." "I can pay you whatever the gun costs," Get explained. "And whatever my father's paying you, plus the bonus. You pocket everything and get that whatever gun out of the deal." "I already said no," Roak responded. "Can you even do math?" Get asked. "Why would you pass up more credits?" "Chits," Roak said. "Cash in hand."